Every stainless steel spoon begins with carefully graded metallic ingredients. This batch looks clean and ready.
Iron-rich concentrate supplies the strength behind each finished spoon here. Log that moisture reading before the next transfer.
Chromium bay checks out. Move this lot forward.
Chromium-bearing minerals provide corrosion resistance essential for everyday tableware performance.
Nickel additions help create the bright luster consumers expect today. Keep this lot sealed until blending starts.
Flux materials support cleaner melting and more stable furnace chemistry.
Sample looks dry, record it and seal the lid.
Recycled stainless scrap reduces waste and anchors modern spoon production.
Separate raw streams must remain clean before controlled plant processing. Everything's verified. Hold these lanes until transfer.
Dense iron pellets reveal the mineral foundation of spoon steel.
That sample's dense enough for the next check.
Chromite pieces carry the chromium that protects spoons from rust.
Turn that piece over, check the fresh face. Sorted scrap already contains valuable alloying elements ready for reuse.
This stainless lot goes straight into the approved return bin.
Nickel pellets improve formability, shine, and long-term corrosion performance dramatically. Hold the sample cup steady and record the final weight. Limestone flux captures impurities before stainless steel enters shaping lines. That sample's level now. Close the shield and note it. Balanced ingredient ratios determine hardness, shine, and stamping consistency later. All ratios match the sheet. Hold until release. Incoming scrap condition affects melt quality, chemistry, and final appearance. That grade checks out. Send it to approved return. Veteran sorters identify stainless grades by texture, magnetism, and sound.
That one rings clean. Put this batch in 304.
Decades of experience guide each careful grab from the scrap mound. Easy on the swing. Bring that load to bucket 2.
Oversized scrap is trimmed safely before entering the blending system. That length is good, add it to the approved charge.
Field sampling confirms ore moisture, particle size, and handling quality.
Seal this one tight, it's headed for the lab. Precise collection bins keep alloy additions clean, dry, and traceable. Tag that bin now, it's cleared for the blend rack.
Careful raw material gathering sets the pace for flawless spoon making.
Everything's staged. Release this lot to receiving.
Approved scrap is gathered first at controlled stainless-only collection points.
Keep this load clean, it's ready for transfer.
Collected mineral samples are labeled before entering the plant logistics chain.
Tag both compartments and set them on the transfer shelf. Even minor alloy additions travel in sealed, traceable transport containers. Seal that row and move the cart out carefully. Source sorting prevents contamination before any materials move toward melting.
That bundle's approved.
Keep the questionable pieces in the verify lane.
Collected inputs are released only after final source verification checks.
Everything's green, open the lane and move these loads.
Approved stainless scrap is lifted carefully onto the internal transfer route.
Clear on the left, bring it straight ahead.
Alloy bins are strapped down before any internal movement begins. Lock that last row and send the cart forward. Ore loads are enclosed immediately to reduce dust during transfer.
Load accepted. Back it up and prep the next scoop. Source samples move separately to preserve chain of custody and testing integrity. Samples are locked, send them to receiving lab now. Internal electric tugs move raw materials efficiently between controlled zones. Lanes clear. Take these straight to receiving. Each load travels under controlled routing before official receiving begins. Use the left lane. Receiving is ready for you.
Heavy scrap loads approach receiving under strict speed and safety rules.
Scale lane is open. Bring that return bin forward.
Collected samples arrive separately for documentation before physical intake proceeds.
Both source trays received and logged.
Hold that line, scrap first, additives next, samples to lab. Every incoming route converges here before weighing and inspection starts.
Transportation ends when receiving staff officially accept every incoming load.
This cart is on record. Move it into intake.
Receiving begins with verified weight measurements for every incoming load.
Weight is stable, log it, and clear the next lane.
Each bin's physical tag must match its recorded receiving profile. Tag matched, attach the receipt and send it to inspection.
Visual receiving checks catch contamination before scrap reaches the melt floor.
Looks clean on top? Keep checking the lower layer.
Bulk mineral inputs are weighed inside enclosed systems for cleaner handling.
Mass is confirmed. Release this load into intake.
Received materials now enter controlled inspection before any cleaning begins.
Everything's logged. Stage these for initial prep. Air knives and screens remove dust before materials enter production.
That lane looks clean. Send the next batch through.
Washing lines strip residue from reusable stainless before remelting begins.
Pressure is steady.
Good, keep the rinse section running. Magnetic and visual sorting protect chemistry from unwanted foreign metals. Reject that piece, it doesn't belong in this melt. Water spray and tumbling action clean scrap for consistent melting. Cycle complete. Line up the discharge for drying. Final cleaning checks verify every load is dry and compliant.
Dry and clean. Send this batch to charge prep.
Prepared inputs are measured precisely before the furnace charge begins today.
Heat plan matches. Clip the ticket and stage basket 3. Charge baskets organize raw materials for safe, repeatable furnace loading. Basket 3 is complete. Hold it on the marked square.
Preheating removes moisture and stabilizes metal before intense melting starts.
Preheat cycle's done. Move this charge to the furnace lane.
Conveyors meter each ingredient to maintain accurate stainless steel chemistry.
Target reached. Lock that batch and roll it forward.
Initial blending ensures uniform feed before high-temperature transformation takes over.
That mix looks even. Send it to the furnace line.
The electric arc furnace starts the dramatic transformation into spoon steel.
Charge is in. Bring the electrodes down steadily.
Powerful electrodes generate the heat needed to liquefy stainless inputs.
Arc is stable. Hold the current right there.
Molten metal chemistry is adjusted continuously for strength and corrosion resistance.
Nickel's on target now. Hold the addition at this level.
Slag forms above the melt, trapping impurities before tapping begins. Slag is building evenly. Keep the heat stable.
Operators monitor furnace readings constantly to keep the melt stable.
Power curve looks good. Stay on this heat profile. Refined molten steel pours into molds for the next forming stage. Tap is clean. Hold the ladle steady on center. Red-hot cast pieces emerge ready for controlled rolling and shaping. Temperature's right. Feed it straight into the first stand. Rolling mills compress the metal into uniform thickness for blanks. Thickness is coming down. Keep the feed perfectly centered.
Annealing softens the strip so later stampings stay clean and precise.
Temperature is stable. Hold this speed through the zone.
Primary processing turns raw metal into workable spoon-making strip stock. Surface looks clean. Send this coil to the next line.
Secondary processing begins by cutting strip into exact spoon-ready widths. Widths are on target. Hold the line at this speed. Perfect strip edges reduce waste and improve later stamping accuracy.
Edges look clean. Keep those knives right where they are.
Narrow coils are identified immediately for dedicated spoon forming operations ahead. This coil is marked. Send it to blanking next.
Blanking presses cut the first recognizable outlines of every spoon. Stroke rate looks good. Watch the first run closely. Progressive dies create consistent spoon outlines from continuous stainless strip.
Edges are clean. This run is ready to continue.
Remaining web scrap is recovered immediately for future stainless remelting.
Recovery reel is full. Swap it after this cycle. Deburring smooths blank edges before the bowl and handle are formed. Batch loaded. Start the tumble cycle and log the time. Smooth edges help the forming dies shape spoons without tearing.
This batch is clean. Move it to bowl forming.
Drawing presses create the spoon bowl from previously flat blanks. First draw looks centered. Keep that feed lane running.
Controlled metal flow creates a strong, balanced spoon bowl shape.
Curvature looks even. This die is running beautifully.
Redraw stages deepen the bowl and refine the spoon profile. Transfer timing is solid. Keep feeding stage 2.
Handle rolling creates balanced taper without weakening the finished utensil.
Taper looks right. Hold both pressures exactly there.
Embossing strengthens the handle and adds refined surface character.
Emboss depth is right. Put that sample back in line.
Neck forming improves strength, feel, and visual flow between sections. Transition looks smooth. Keep this die exactly where it is. Contour trimming removes excess metal and sharpens the spoon outline. Contour is clean. Keep feeding the trimmed parts forward.
Fine edge finishing improves safety, comfort, and polishing consistency later.
Edge feels smooth, send that piece to straightening.
Straightening ensures every spoon sits true before surface finishing begins. That one sits flat. Move this batch to polishing prep.
Pre-polishing smooths formed surfaces before the final shine is created. Surface is evening out. Keep that paste flow consistent.
Surface checks confirm forming marks are minimized before final refinement.
This surface is clean. Stack it with the approved run.
Advanced shaping leaves each spoon nearly ready for final refinement.
This cart is full. Take it to final processing now.
Final contour correction aligns every spoon before formal inspections begin. Profile looks centered. Keep this adjustment locked in place.
Bright polishing prepares each spoon for inspection, handling, and packaging.
Surface is opening up. Keep the bowl line steady.
Ultrasonic rinsing removes polishing residue before quality inspection starts. These pieces are clean. Move them straight to drying.
No streaks here. Send this carrier into quality control. Drying prevents watermarks and protects the final polished finish.
Final processing ends when finished spoons reach the quality control department.
This lot is complete. Take it into inspection now. Quality inspectors begin with detailed visual checks under controlled lighting.
Surface looks clean, place this one in the pass lane.
Reflection lines reveal tiny surface flaws invisible in normal room light. Reflection is smooth. This bowl passes the defect check.
Handle alignment checks confirm each spoon feels balanced in use.
This handle sits true, send it to the approved stack.
Experienced inspectors review form, surface, edges, and overall presentation. Count is correct. Mark this tray visually complete. Measured bowl depth ensures consistent serving performance across every spoon. Depth is in range. Record this sample as a pass. Edge feel tests protect users and confirm precise final finishing.
No catches anywhere. This edge passes tactile inspection.
Traceability records link each approved tray to its original production lot. Lot is verified. Send sample pieces to laboratory control. Master sample comparisons keep the entire lot visually and dimensionally consistent. Profile matches the standard. This lot stays on course. Questionable pieces receive a second review before any final decision. Reject this one, return the other to the pass tray.
Approved trays move forward while samples continue to laboratory testing. Visual pass is complete. Send the sample package to lab. Laboratory analysis begins once trace samples enter the controlled test room.
Sample logged. Set this lot up for full analysis.
Hardness testing confirms the spoon can resist wear during everyday use. Hardness is in range. Record this sample as compliant.
Spectrometer readings verify the alloy chemistry behind stainless performance. Chemistry matches spec. This lot stays fully compliant.
Microscopic checks reveal whether the steel structure stayed uniform throughout.
Structure looks uniform. Mark the micro review as passed.
Laboratory approval confirms the lot is ready for packaging operations. All tests passed. Return the release packet to production. Final refinement removes handling traces before spoons enter packaging lines.
This tray is clean. Release it to packaging.
Protective finishing helps polished spoons stay spotless through handling stages. No spotting there. Move this carrier to pack staging. One last manual check confirms the spoon is truly shipment ready. This piece is perfect. Send it to the line. Release trays are sealed to protect finished spoons before packing.
Seal is good. Take this tray to line 1.
Refined spoons now move into the controlled packaging environment.
Line 1 is ready. Bring the release trays in.
Packaging begins as approved spoons enter synchronized conveyor feed lanes. Feed is aligned. Start the cartons and keep spacing even.
Single file orientation keeps every spoon aligned for accurate automated loading.
That lane is straight. Keep the orientation feed steady.
Carton feeders prepare every package before spoons are inserted inside. Cartons are forming clean. Keep the magazine topped up. Automated insertion places polished spoons gently into prepared retail cartons.
Insert timing is perfect. Let the next group run.
Counted set packaging organizes multiple spoons into precise group trays. Set count is correct. Send that tray to sealing. Filled packages advance in sequence toward closure, labeling, and coating.
Run status is live. Hold this feed exactly here.
Carton flaps are folded and sealed to secure each finished spoon.
Seal line looks straight. Send these cartons to labeling.
Tray sealing protects counted spoon sets while keeping contents clearly visible.
Seal is smooth. Keep the tray lane moving.
Accurate labels identify product type, lot, and retail information clearly.
Placement is good. Run the next labeled set forward.
Date and lot coding preserve full traceability after factory release. Code is clean. Keep the printer synced with line speed.
Vision systems confirm labels and codes before cartons reach boxing.
All 3 read clean. Leave the reject gate closed. Finished retail packs merge smoothly before entering outer shipping cases. Merge is stable, send everything to case packing. Outer shipping cases are formed before retail packs are grouped. Case is square, bring the first group into load position.
Grouped retail packs slide into shipper cases for warehouse distribution. Count is right, send this filled case onward.
Filled shipping cases are sealed before palletizing and warehouse transfer.
Top seam is centered, send this case to pallet build.
Checkweigh systems confirm every shipper carton contain the correct count. Weight is good. Keep this case on the pass lane. Robotic palletizers stack sealed cases into stable warehouse-ready loads. Layer 1 is square. Continue with the program stack. Every pallet receives a traceable identity before final warehouse staging.
Label is on. This pallet is ready for final wrap.
Wrapped pallets leave packaging fully protected for storage and shipping.
Wrap is secure. Send this pallet to aisle staging.
Finished pallets enter organized warehouse storage before shipment scheduling begins. Location is assigned. Take this load to aisle A.
Warehouse placement keeps every pallet accessible, traceable, and shipment ready later.
Placement is good. Log A14 is full.
Scanned storage records keep every spoon shipment visible in inventory. Rack and pallet match. Inventory is updated correctly.
Outbound staging groups finished pallets by route, schedule, and destination.
Put this load in today's eastbound shipping lane.
Destination placards connect finished pallets to exact outbound delivery routes. Route 3 is confirmed, and this pallet is cleared for loading. Warehouse storage and staging work together to support on-time shipping. This reserve load is now part of today's shipment. Shipping starts when staged pallets move from warehouse lanes to docks. Door 4 is open. Bring the first pallet ahead. Forklift operators place each pallet carefully to protect packaged spoons. Straight ahead, hold that pallet low and centered. Trailer load patterns keep spoon shipments stable throughout long transport.
That corner's right, back out and bring the next load.
Sequence dock loading keeps routes efficient and minimizes shipping delays. Load 2 holds. Send load 1, then bring 3 behind it.
Shipping documents confirm every pallet matches its assigned outbound trailer. Manifest is complete. Prepare the driver packet now.
Once sealed, the trailer is ready to carry spoons nationwide. Doors are secured. This load is ready to dispatch.
Loaded trailers leave the factory bound for retailers and distribution hubs. You're clear ahead. Take this load out through the gate.
From factory docks, finished spoons enter the broader supply chain.
Route is clear. Proceed to the main corridor.
The journey ends when finished spoons arrive ready for market distribution.
Arrival confirmed. This shipment is ready for receiving.